Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode, you might be able to tell that we will not do a lot of construction, but if you have watched the last episode, I believe that is not going to be a big surprise. That is because we will spend most of our time making these items, and as you can tell, these are made of copper. And yes, today we will actually get into the copper age. It will take a bit of effort, but as you might have guessed, it will well worth the effort. And in case you are wondering, yes, our base cap will actually get filled in this episode, but unfortunately we will be way too busy dealing with the copper, so unfortunately our little six-legged friends will have to wait at least a little bit longer. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alright, let's get started. So if you don't mind, I will grab a bite to eat immediately. There we go. And that should sustain us for at least a little bit longer. Now, we do have the amount of copper that we need to, well, get into the copper age. Unfortunately, we don't have the necessary amount of charcoal. So what we need to do is fill up this 2x2x2 space that we have built in the last episode completely with firewood, and then start a fire inside, which will actually turn that firewood into charcoal. And yeah, that might take a day at least. Also, yeah, that one needs to be covered, and there we go. Okay then. So I believe we do have a little bit of extra firewood. No, sorry, not firewood, but whatchamacallit, yeah, maple logs in here. I will turn these into, well, the stuff that we need. So there and there and there we go. Now I believe we need 32 units for every block that we have in here, so that's going to be 8 blocks altogether, and that's going to be a lot of firewood. In fact, if you don't mind, I will make, I suppose, 2 more axe heads. I think that's going to be enough. And then we will go out and cut down a couple of trees, and we will turn those trees into firewood, and then we will stuff them into this little pit here. I think that's going to be enough. 1 more. And I suppose I will see you once we have everything sorted. Okay, so this charcoal pit is now completely full. All we need to do now is light a fire on top of it. Also, don't forget we also need to cover it, so we'll need 1 more block of dirt and some dry grass and a little bit more firewood, and that should do it. Also, let me quickly eat the rest of the meat that we have prepared. There we go. That should keep us going at least a little bit longer. So, as I was saying, you know what? Yeah, let's double check everything is covered up, and yeah, as far as I can tell, everything is in order. So, what we need to do now is put this one there, put 4 fire logs on there, and well, now we just need to light the fire. So once we light this one, also as you can see on the top, it says charcoal pit, not a fire pit. So once it is lit, we need to immediately cover it with this block of dirt. So let's do it. That should do it. I think the rain didn't have enough time to put it out, so yeah. We have a charcoal pit burning, as you can see the smoke coming out of the dirt. Now we just needed to give it some time, and in about a day it should be done. Let me see. I want to check something. Is there a way to judge if... Let me see, who had? I want to make sure that if we start a farm, I want to make sure it is not in seawater. Also, is this... Oh, there we go, okay. So, let me make a gardening hole, and I suppose you can go there. The rest of the firewood can go there, that's fine. So, if I till one of the soils right next to the water, will that say if it is moisture 98%? It doesn't say if it is seawater or not. What about next to the other kind of water? This one is definitely the ocean. Oh, sorry. Maybe that one. Okay, get rid of that one. It still says moisture 100%, so I am not 100% sure if this is actually seawater or not. There is a small color difference here, so I would expect the lighter color to be fresh water and the darker color to be seawater, but well, we do have the dark water in here, so I don't know. If I'm completely honest, I don't really trust it. I think I will wait for the moment that we have a bucket. I believe in that case we can actually tell, because, well, right now I don't think we can. Anyways, the time now is 7:30. We should be going to bed fairly soon. You know what? I will move most of the pottery in the house. Oh, right, and I will also put the crucible on this fire. We can put the copper in bits in here, and we can melt them once we have the, whatchamacallit, the charcoal. And this one there, this one there. Okay, let's pick these guys up next. You know what? I will leave the molds in here, that's going to be fine. We can pour the copper in there just a-okay. And these guys can go on there, and this one can go there. Anything else we want to do? It's a little bit too dark now to go out too much. You know what? I will check on the bees later, not right now. I suppose we can do a little bit of landscaping because, well, if I'm completely honest, I would prefer if we completely level down this land bridge and build a base that way, because right now it's a little bit too elevated for my liking. Maybe a one tile up from the sea level, but not too much. So yeah, you know what, I will use up the rest of this shovel to move some dirt, and then we can go to bed. And good morning. Unfortunately, it's still raining, but hopefully it will, although I think it's actually clearing now. Anyways, let's take a look. Yeah, the charcoal is still burning. No surprises there. It will take about a day to finish. I'll tell you what, let's go and take a look at the bees. I am not holding my breath, but maybe they are done now. Let me see. I guess I will see you once we get there. Okay, the scap is still empty, unfortunately. Let me take a look at these guys. Okay, population size large. I'm really hoping that they will swarm fairly soon. Well, I guess we just need to give them some time. Anything else we can do in the meantime? Well, I suppose we can take a look at... Well, maybe not start the farm, but maybe at least lay out the farm. Because, well, I would like to get started as soon as possible. Although, you know what? I suppose we can go without watering it too much. Yeah, I suppose we can leave it to the rain to make the watering for now. Oh yeah, great. Any kind of food around that we can make use of? Not really. Okay, tell you what, I will leave the gardening hoe there, and yeah, I will go, and I believe we did find some lobster mushrooms that way. Let's see if we get lucky. Ooh, nice. A small quartz deposit. I suppose it will come in handy once we are ready for glass. I believe we could use it to... Oh, there we go. Lobster mushroom is edible, right? Yeah. So, I suppose we could use the quartz to make some smoky glass. And, ooh, nice resin. In fact, I will pick up this resin right now and make sure this one is labeled correctly. Resin, orange, and where is it? These stone icons. So anyways, I believe we can use quartz as a glass substitute, at least temporarily. Ooh, nice turnips. Some food and some seeds. Lovely. And yeah, that's it. Well, now we do have a whatchamacallit, a cooking pot, so we could make a vegetable and mushroom stew, I guess. Yeah, mushrooms are, I believe, only 70 satiation. Let me see, 80 satiation. But the vegetables that we can grow give us 100 satiation. So yeah, we are better off using proper vegetables, but you know, in a pinch, these mushrooms come in handy. Oh wait, that's flax. It's very close to mature, but it's fine. I just want to get my hands on the seeds. Ooh, and some berries. Okay, I suppose that's going to be enough food for the time being. I will go home and cook it, and then we will have a nice turnip and mushroom stew to munch on. Okay, welcome home. So, what I will do is first light a small fire. Also, okay, resin can go in there, the rest of the seeds can go in here. So I will light a small fire, I suppose, right in the middle. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Then 4 firewood there, and a cooking pot. Good. Now we need to have a equal amount in 2 tiles, so this will not do, but this will be okay. And then I suppose we need to have the same amount on the other 2 tiles, but those will be garnishes, so I suppose they can be different items, right? Yeah. This counts, and I am very tempted to make this a single food item, so we can use that chicken meat. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Alright, this one needs to be the main ingredient for this to work. Okay, then. I suppose we can cook it on the other fire. That's going to be fine as well. Alright. There, and 2 more there. Okay. This will give us 2 servings of a hefty turnip lobster mushroom stew. Let's light it. Oh wait, let's make sure we have nothing flammable right next to it, because, well, this will light the grass on fire. We need to be extra careful about this, especially in a wood house. Okay, the fire is lit. I suppose we can prevent fires by... You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I will dig up the dirt from next to the fire, and I will turn them into packed dirt. I don't think we need any special tools for that, if I remember correctly. This will be fine, and I believe all we need to do is this. Yeah. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more dirt. But you know what? At some point, we will need packed dirt anyway, so might as well just make some. And that is enough to make sure that the area immediately around the fire is fireproof. Good. And I suppose we can use the rest to plug these holes. There, there, there. And that should be okay. I believe the fire only ignites immediately attached flammables, if I remember correctly. Anyways, this is done. You know what? I will put this poultry meat on it, and we can cook it real quick. And let me grab a bite to eat. Sorry, this way and this way. Oh yeah, this increased our satiation quite a lot. And now, if I remember correctly, every 100 units of satiation that we get from food is equal to 1 minute of how hunger protection. So basically, now obviously I might have the numbers wrong, but a certain amount of satiation that we get from meals will protect us from further degradation in our fullness for a set amount of time based on the amount of satiation that we get from the food. But I believe it was 1 minute for every 100. I might be wrong on that. Anyways, let me put the cooked poultry meat in here so it keeps a little bit longer. I will take out... Yeah, I suppose I can take out the quartz. That's going to be fine. I just want to make sure that the actual food items are stored away. And that's it. Oh, right, and the mushrooms. Now, let me take a look at the charcoal real quick. And it's still firing. Oh well. Well, I suppose in the meantime we can actually get started on the farm. Let me see where we can put it. Although, I really don't want to get into anything permanent until I at least get down to, yeah, about this height. Okay, you know what? I will put away most of the items that we are carrying right now. And I guess I will do a bit of landscaping. So let me say these can go in here. That's great. The flaxseed can go in here. Anything else? Not much room, unfortunately. I suppose I can move the copper out. Also, yeah, I suppose we can burn these unwanted building blocks there. You know what? That's fine. I will burn this one as well. There, and so this one can go there. Alright, I suppose this will have to do. Next, I will put away the copper nuggets in the crucible. There, and yeah, I suppose we can get started on some landscaping. We just need to make a couple of shovels and then we can get to work. Nice. It seems the charcoal is done because there is no more smoke coming out of the mound. Let me quickly... I don't really want to cover this sandpit. Yeah, I will leave that alone. Right. Okay, I will hold on to this, whatchamacallit, low fertility soil for now. Yeah, okay. So, let's break this open. Ah, yeah, there we go. Lovely, lovely charcoal. Unfortunately, it was a fairly inefficient firing. There's a lot of empty space on top, but, well, as long as we get enough, I think that's okay. I will dig out a single block for now. There we go. And that should be plenty enough for us to get into the copper age. So don't mind if I do. You know what? Let's do it as efficiently as possible. Let's start the fire with a bit of a peat starter. So let me try to explain what. Oh, right. Before we go, we also need to make a tongue. It is. There it is. We need rope, and for that we need wine. Okay. Do we have wine in the forest? That is the question now. Ah, there we go. Okay. I believe we only need 3 units of wine for a single piece of rope. There we go. And if I remember correctly, it is something like this. Yeah, there we go. Wooden tongues. This is what we need to actually handle the extremely hot items. Without it, it's not going to be workable, unfortunately. So yeah, I believe now we are completely good to go. Right? I think so. Okay then, so as I was saying, I will get things started with 2 units of peat, which will make things get up to temperature a little bit more efficiently, because, well, to melt these guys, it says we need 1084 Celsius of temperature, and that is only achievable for us at the moment is with charcoal. Now, peat only gets us up to 900 degrees, so it is not going to be enough, but by using this peat, we can preserve a little bit of charcoal by basically using this peat to get us up to 900, or was it 800? That doesn't matter. Basically, it kickstarts the process, and then once it is burned up, we can start using charcoal to get us to the last bit of temperature that we need to achieve. Anyways, we are well on our way, and yeah, after this one gets up to around 184, this progress bar will start going up. And once that is on the way, we will be in business. I believe it should be enough. In fact, yeah, okay, now the progress bar is on the way. I am not 100% sure if we need one more piece of charcoal. Thankfully, it is relatively decent at maintaining temperature, but you know what? Just to be on the safe side, this should be enough. Next, we will need to put the tongues in our offhand, and then once this is done, we will need to pick the crucible up and pour the copper into the molds. Yeah, I don't think it was necessary to use up one more charcoal, but you know what? Let's be on the safe side. Let's not mess things up now that we are this close to the end. And done. Okay, crucible is finished firing. Now we need to put these guys into the molds. So, no, how was it again? Do we need to pick these out? I wonder. Yeah, okay, we actually had to pick them out and place them down once again. Anyways, pickaxe mode is done, and hammer mode is done. Good. Now we just need to give them some time to cool down. Yeah. I don't want to use water to cool them down because, well, I believe the molds can break if we put them in water, so let's not risk it. Well, while they are cooling down, let's see what we can do next. I think what we should do is make a couple of extra molds. Now, the molds that we have already are reusable, that's great, but these are not the only tools that we will need to make. Let me take a look. In X mode is definitely in order. A fox. You know what? Might as well make one of these as well. We have the hammer mode. I will not make a half hammer mode yet. Also, didn't we need to make half hammers on the anvil previously? I could have sworn. Either way, I really don't want to make a gardening hoe because, well, it is not something that we use all that often, and yeah, we can just use stone versions, that's fine. Lamellet, I think I will do later, although, yeah, it's not necessary right now. We have the pickaxe mode already, prospecting pick and a shovel, yeah. A prospecting pick and a shovel, I guess. That is all we need now. Okay, let me quickly make these, and these are cooling down. Nice. Okay, well, these are still cooling down, but now instead of liquid they are now soft, so we are well on our way, but not quite there yet. Anyways, let me take a look. The clay can go back in here, and we should have enough food for another stew, I guess. Let me take a look. I will eat this poultry meat right now, that's fine. And okay, lobster, I don't think we can make it with berries. I think we can only use berries for porridge or something like that. Let me take a look. So 3 and 3. Yeah, we cannot use berries for this, unfortunately. Well, we tried. I suppose we can go for a very, very simple mushroom stew. Anything else in here that we could use? No, this turnip is not going to be enough. And yeah, this will have to do. I suppose we can munch on the berries in the time being. Let me see. I guess, yeah, 4 firewood will be more than what we need, but yeah, let's just go for broke. Okay, it is on the way. Let me take a look at our tools. There we go. Now they are hardened. And we have a copper pickaxe, lovely, and a copper hammer. That is all we need to get into the copper age. So technically we are now in the copper age. Also, there we go. Tell you what, let me start firing these molds that we have made just now. And I believe we did find a small surface deposit for copper, because, well, we did have 5 units of 5 bits of copper previously before we got started on panning. So let me just take a look at the map once I am done gathering the grass. Okay, that's all the grass we needed. Now we need the sticks, but I don't think that's going to be enough. We need 32, right? Yeah, we need 5 more. Let me quickly go into this forest. I think it's going to be relatively safe this close to the base. We just need to find 5 sticks and we can start firing. Ooh, berries, nice. Okay, so these are underway and the stew should be ready by now. Yes, it is. Okay, and let me quickly reset these torches. Good, and I suppose we can go to bed now. Let me heal up before we go so we don't lose any food. And yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Alright, I will sort things out in the morning. Okay, and finally the storm went away. Anyways, this one we can put there. Now, let me take a look at the map. Yeah, there it is. A copper deposit. I will make it pinned so we can see it on the map. And I believe... yeah, this one we don't need pinned anymore. Save, and that's it. Okay, well, before we say goodbye, how about we go out and take a look at that copper deposit. Let me just quickly get a bite to eat. It's not a lot, but, well, it's better than nothing. Good. We have some berries to munch on. That's great. I suppose we can put the rest of the charcoal back into the pit. That's also going to be fine. There we go. And right, we still have quite a bit of clutter in our inventory, and I want to make sure that we have as much empty space as possible. Okay, not great. Didn't we have... yeah, there we go. We have some extra grass there. Yeah, let me get rid of these dirt blocks real quick. Okay, well, we are, well, not completely full, but close enough. And tell you what, we should be able to make a small pit stop at the bees, and let's check if they are ready or not. If they are, then I suppose we will know that we can pick them up on our way back. Obviously, I don't want to carry them around while we are out on a mission, but ooh, the game is real laggy now. I don't know what's going on. It was updated to RC5, so that might be the reason, I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look at these guys. And there we go, lovely. So, we have a populated scap. Once we are ready, we can pick it up. I believe we need to put it on our back in one of these storage spaces. And then we can take it home. For now, I will leave them here. That's going to be fine. Yeah, and they will be done producing a honeycomb in 2 days. Lovely. Anyways, as I have said, let's go and mine up some copper before we say goodbye. Ooh, lovely. We just found a second copper deposit, and this would have given us 80 units of copper. So yeah, if we found it a little bit sooner, we wouldn't have had to pan for 8 copper more. Anyways, I will mark this one down as well. In fact, let me mark it down, there we go. And I suppose we can start mining this one as well. It doesn't really make a big difference. So copper and mining, good. So let's start digging down, and we should run into a copper deposit relatively easily. Okay, not quite. Well, it seems we need to make a bit more effort. Well, this is where the pickaxe will come in. And let's start mining. And there we go. We have found ourselves a native copper ore vein, and it is medium quality. Not good, not bad, it's medium. Anyways, let's mine it up and then we can start processing it. Well, basically, as you might have guessed, we needed the pickaxe to actually be able to mine this copper, and we also needed the hammer because, well, the chunks that we are mining up right now, they are not usable yet. We need to break them down into actual bits, and that is what we need to use the hammer for. Anyways, I suppose we might as well turn this into a small time lapse, because this might take a little bit of time. Okay, as far as I can tell, we are pretty much done. Yeah, this was not a big deposit, but, well, surface deposits are not meant to be big. They are just meant to, well, get us started, I guess. Anyways, this was 16 medium chunks of native copper, and this will give us, ooh, lovely, lots and lots of copper bits. Well, since we are here, I will go ahead and mine the other deposit as well, but I will not get rid of the waypoints yet because, well, there might still be a couple of corners that we could mine up later, and the only way to make sure that that deposit is completely depleted is to make use of the prospecting pick, which is still in a mold form at the moment. So yeah, we cannot do that kind of stuff just yet. Anyways, this deposit should be right around here. And so yeah, just give me a second and I will be back with you once we are done mining. Yeah, I think we are done with this one as well. Once again, we will come back at some point with a prospecting ping just to make sure that we picked up everything. Until then, I suppose these waypoints can stay right here. There we go. Also, since we are here, let me quickly process these chunks. And also, yeah, we did pick up a crystallized chunks. This will give us 40 units of copper. Lovely. So basically double the amount, and there we go. Medium fertility, you know what, we have enough fertility, medium fertility soil at home, that's fine. You know what, fine, I will just drop this and I will go ahead and dig up a little bit of extra clay. And don't we have... Okay, I will make one more shovel just to be on the safe side. Shovel, please. as I have said, I will go ahead and dig up as much extra... Was it? Okay, never mind. So I will dig up a couple of extra stacks of clay, well, since we are in the area. And then we will go home, and I suppose at that point we can say goodbye, because, well, the recording is very much at an end at this point, so just give me a second, please. Okay, I suppose this is going to be enough for the time being. And also, I just realized we didn't actually mark down the home location. Let me do that real quick. There, home, yes, save, and I suppose we can have it pinned so we can find our way back every single time. So anyways, I will go home right now. And what is this? Red wine cap. I believe that's edible, but we don't have the room for it. So anyways, as I was saying, I will go home right now and, well, we will say goodbye, I guess. Ooh, and Pete. Don't mind if I do. Okay, you know what? I will say goodbye now, and we will start the next episode at home, because, well, I might want to spare you the amount of traveling that we need to do in this little trip. So yeah, you know what? All I'm going to say now is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.